So are you still optimistic about the future?
I'm not completely pessimistic. I grew up, I think I was starting to say, I grew up with this generation of internet pioneers who really felt that they were creating this sort of Socratean abode that was going to be away from away from society and not sort of controlled by the physical reality. And in fact, over the last decade and a half, 2 decades, we realized that the internet is simply a mirror for our society, and it expresses all of the positive and negative things in society. You can't escape the realities of nation state, large corporations, technologies that are increasingly pervasive and powerful. Those are all with us. So you talked about the shift from the internet to .com era, social media era, now the AI era, and I think I really believe that the big impact, the big changes will be as the biological sciences become completely information sciences, and the line between computing and biology begins to disappear. The ability to engineer genes, the ability to end diseases, perhaps the ability to slow aging, all of that's now on the table. You can't imagine how that will change society. I mean, that's where I see the discussion and I realize the implications. And once again, the rich irony of this, who is the Ray Kurzweil, the AI pioneer, who believes that he's going to get a bridge to a bridge to a bridge to download himself and be immortal. And his good friend Rod Brooks, who's also an AI robotics pioneer, chides Ray and says, I'm sorry, Ray, but you're going to die. You're not going to live. And this is, but the rich irony would be if we were the generation before the generation. And we made it through all of human history and we missed by one generation. That would be richly ironic. These things are coming quickly. But my guess is that the time frame of some of these science fiction ideas is probably half a century to a century, not within our lifetime. But you can begin to see them as possibilities.